Alright, mission completed. Excellent work. Hopefully after all that you have basic understanding of cosmic signatures, blah blah blah. Yep, it all sounds pretty good to me. Request mission. So yeah, basically I'm going to try to go through these missions, which shouldn't be too hard because there's only 5 in here anyway, so I assume that's this whole set is going to be 5. Maybe not, I'm not sure. But I'm going to try to go through these, the exploration, the business and the industry, sort of rush through them a bit, do them a lot quicker than I did the military ones, and hopefully we can just get these out of the way. Then we can get on to do some real stuff after we've learned how to do it through here. So I'll be pausing a lot and just skipping a lot of the warping and bits and pieces. We'll get the hacking skill here, so that's pretty cool. Okay, I'm going to read through this, pause it, read it if you need to. Okay, so we need to scan down a data site, warp over to there, there'll be another canister with some goodies inside, we need to bring those back. Simple mission. We will see. Oh, more of this stuff. I'll go through this, and if it's useful I'll explain it after the pause. Okay, I've fitted the ship with the probe launcher and the scanner probes. I also put on the data analyzer and relic analyzer, so we're ready to go. This tutorial thing wants me to undock before it can go on, so I'll just record this anyway, and yeah, we'll see where this tutorial ends up. Hopefully this thing doesn't drag out too long because of these things. Launch probes from your core probe launcher by clicking on it. Okay, so we just fire that off like we would any other weapon. Shoot off our probes. I assume they've just gone out to wherever they go. Probe scanner window, which is located left of the HUD, so we should have a... Okay, in scanners, probe scanner, so click that one. Oh, here we go. Okay, so that's our scanner. So these are the anomaly training sites that have come up. They're at 100%, which is good. Probes are out there. Manage the probes you just launched. You may notice a row of buttons located in the middle part of the probe scanner. That's these fellas. First button, analyze. So that runs the scan. So they're warping out. Second option, recover active ones, recalls them. Dock or jump. Oh, that's good. They automatically recall if I leave the area. Let's make this a bit bigger so we can see what's happening. Okay, so we've got a few sites coming up. They're not very high. Map completely to the right allows you to open the map. So that one brings us up a map. Okay, so here's our probes. And we found a bunch of sites, so I guess these are the ones that we haven't, these red rings must be the ones that we haven't found very much of, and these circles I guess would be these anomaly training sites that are completely found. And yeah, these big rings here, they're the probes. So that's that. Spread formation and pinpoint formation. Spread is good for getting a read on a large area, so that'll be what this is, the spread formation, so they're all spread out around the whole system. And then pinpoint, if we change to, where is it? Pinpoint. I've seen this done before, so I've sort of got a rough idea of how this works, and I've researched it a little bit. So that brings them all in close together. So you've got this little bundle. So yeah, we've got all these sites around here, and we can sort of move these around. I guess we can make them bigger too, I think. Like that. So we're sort of covering that whole area where those anomalies are appearing, but we're covering it tight, so these probes should get a lot better reading on there. Close map button, blah blah blah. I'm not really too worried about reading a hell of a lot of this. It's just how to move things. I just did that. Blue sphere represents scanning range of each probe. Yep, tracing the range. Okay, I did that. Scanning mechanisms. So if we analyze now that we've got it in closer, we might get a better reading on these things. And all the sites appear as red spheres, circles or dots on the system. That's all pretty straightforward. There we go. So now we've found them a lot better. So which one are we looking for? Once completed the scan, we'll update the scan results section. Remember that sites are most commonly found near planets and moons. 25% strength or better. You can see the group of the site, relic or gas, so it tells you whether they're a relic site, a gas site, whatever else they might be. There's a few more down there, which I guess are these ones out here that we can't see now. To achieve 100% signal strength, you need to do a combination of two things. Center the probes on the signature, pinpoint formation. Yep, straightforward. Okay, so which one of these do we need to go to for our mission? I can't remember. I think it's the data site. So let's go to the journal. Data site scanning, so that's what we're doing. Anyway, so let's do that. Data site there. Warp, can I warp to that? Oh no, I need 100% on that, so will that analyze that again. If we can figure out which one that is, then we can pinpoint right down on it. So the data, okay, so it's there, so it's not really showing us. I guess we want to put these right in the middle of that. Try and get them on top of this fella. Possibly make them a bit smaller. So the range of these guys is right on that, and we'll analyze there, see how we go. See if this data site comes up a bit better now. Scanning. So the data site now is at 100%, so we can warp out to there and our probe should automatically come back. This is a training area, data signatures, data analyzer. Yep, I've got that. So we need a document from the container, and we should be right to close the map now. And I suppose we could close this too. The probes should be back. I should be able to just reload that. Nope. Did they not come back automatically? Recover active probes. Okay. And then I should be able to reload that. Hacking. Oh, that's annoying. Go away. Good to see you're still sticking with it, pilot. You're doing well. I'm going to skip past this because I've seen hacking done before. So we'll do this the hard way, without instructions. Expect to find all kinds of resources inside a hacking container, Tech 2 stuff, etc, etc. I don't care, I'm just going to do it. So we lock onto that container. So we shouldn't be able to open this unless we've run our hacking, where is it, our data analyzer, and hacked into this thing and succeeded with the hacking. So you can actually fail with these things, and I think if you fail, depending on the level, I guess, if you fail once or twice or sometimes 3 times, I don't know, yeah, the container can explode. So I can't access it without specialized equipment, so we need to access it like so. And so to get through this, we have to basically open these nodes and track down the CPU of this thing and destroy it. We've got coherency on this side, strength on this side. I'm not exactly sure how these numbers work, but what I do know is if this goes to the bottom, we fail the hack. If we destroy their power core before that goes down, we win the hack. So we have a strength and we have a coherency. So the coherency is our health, basically, and the strength is our attack damage. We'll look at it like that. I think that's a simple way to look at it. So we go through and unlock these things, and if they're empty, then that's good. sometimes there'll be security firewalls and things that you have to bypass like that. So that there is a defensive subsystem firewall. So you can see it has 20 coherency and 10 strength. So we've got 25 coherency and 10 strength. So we should be able to do 10 damage with an attack to it, and it also does 10 damage to us. So then we destroy it with our second attack. And there's another one, that's bad. So same thing again. We really have no choice but to go through and attack the thing. So that one there is a system core. So that's one we have to destroy. Problem is though, we're going to attack that, and without any boosters, which there is none, we're going to die because we're going to take 10 damage, which we've only got 5 coherency left. Game over. And he's got 20 coherency, so our 10 is not going to take it down, so we failed. But because it's a training site, I'm pretty sure we get unlimited chances at this, so we can just keep going through here. Click some of these fellas, and sometimes when you open these up there'll be bonuses like essentially like health potions and stuff like that, so keep my eye out for those. I don't think there'll be any here because this is a training mission anyway, but that's not the one we want. That's the one we want, so now we should be right. Take that down. Successful. Proof of discovery. And then we can take that back to the dock. Hand in the mission. So yeah, these hacking things can be quite fun because it's like a little mini game, and if you get skills up in hacking and stuff, your coherency and things can get higher, so can make it easier, which is pretty cool. So I think that's one thing that I will look into, I guess, to get a bit of a break from the combat. I'm sure in the the low sec versions of these places there'll be plenty of combat to go along with it, but there's also a lot of rare things you can find in there, like blueprints and items for Tech 2 manufacturing stuff, which sell for quite a bit of money, so it's something worth getting into, definitely. Complete the mission. Learning fast, can be particularly lucrative. Yeah, so I think really I'm starting to get the hang of this. I don't really need to go through these things anymore as far as the learning curve goes, but it's a bit of fun. And just to get all the freebies, see, we're getting archaeology now, so we're getting all kinds of skills now that we don't have, and we probably wouldn't have bought anytime soon, so that's good, I guess. I would have bought these ones eventually, but now we're getting them a bit sooner than I would have done. Okay, so we're looking for relic sites and use relic analyzers. These I haven't seen. I'm pretty sure they'd work the same way as the other analyzers. I'd guess they'd all work the same, so we'll accept this. We'll head out, scan down the relic site, and oh yeah, I'll half listen to what she's saying. Quickly scan my eyes through and say, go away, lady. Alrighty. Okay, so I accepted this mission, undocked from the station, and my phone rang. Something came up, I had to rush out, and I came back to this. Bonus rewards no longer available, so unfortunately we miss out on that, but shit happens, and we still get a fair bit out of this anyway. We get our archaeology, which is still there, I suppose. That's fine. Yeah, that sucks a bit, but what can you do? So I'll try this again. This rookie help keeps coming up. I don't know if I can change that in settings to not appear. Okay, so we're looking for a relic site. Launch some probes. And we'll go into the probe map. Okay, they're already in spread view, so we'll run a scan. Track this thing down. I quite enjoy this as well. So there's a relic site. Can we see? I would have thought that would light up if I moused over it. Click on it. And I suppose that's it there, is it? I suppose so. Back to pinpoint and scan again. I'm starting to lose my voice, so I think I'm going to have to wrap this up as soon as we get these missions done. Stop recording for a bit. We have our relic site. Head out there, sweep up some probes, and get out of the map. Yep, so we need to get another proof of discovery. Should be the same deal as the last mission. Pretty straightforward. Outside relic training site ahead of you, you should see training container. Use the relic analyzer. That one right there. Exactly the same as before. Where are we? Who knows? So I assume this will be exactly the same as the last thing. Just a hacker minigame thing. To be within 5,000 meters, 5 kilometers even, and then we'll stop the ship. Whoop. Resource discovered, analyzing rigs. Okay. Reload that and run our analyzer. Yeah, same thing.